Real quick, man. Can't sleep. Another night, another early morning thinking, plotting, right? I really don't take these for granted. I always try to use these opportunities to think and create. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna say this, man. I've been doing a lot of my homework. You understand me? Um, Listening, watching, reading. Um, Pimp C, Nipsey, Gil Scott, uh, Kobe. You understand what I'm saying? And a few others. You feel me? Dolph. Just listening, watching them talk. You know what I'm saying? And I came across this clip of Nipsey, right? And I have it saved in my phone, you know, and it's him reading the excerpt from um, this book called Originals: How Conformists Move the World, right? And one of the first chapters of it, well, first of all, is written by Adam Grant. Adam Grant, and the book is called Originals. Originals: How Conformists Move the World. And Nip is reading the excerpt from, I think, the first chapter, right? And the excerpt is from a chapter called Creative Destruction: The Risky Business of Going Against the Grain, right? This book was written, it was dropped 2016, and the excerpt goes like this, quote, "The reasonable man adapts himself to the world. The unreasonable one persists in trying to adapt the world to himself. Therefore, all progress depends on the unreasonable man." I'm going to say that shit again. The reasonable man adapts himself to the world. The unreasonable one persists in trying to adapt the world to himself. Therefore, all progress depends on the unreasonable man. So, when I tell these niggas that my fight is different, that my plight is different, because I'm not trying to adapt, I'm not trying to be of anything that this world has to offer. In a sense, I'm getting the world to adapt to me. That's the task at hand. You know what I'm saying? Of course, when you choose to be like the rest of these niggas, you don't have no creativity and you just doing what everybody else is doing, and you think how everybody else is thinking. You know what I'm saying? Like, it just shows that you lack creativity, that you lack originality. You know what I'm saying? That shit ain't, you know what I'm saying? That shit ain't what's up. I didn't grow up around people who told me to be like everybody else. You know what I'm saying? I was told to always be myself. You feel what I'm saying? And that's what I've always done. You know, I've never felt like in my life I've had to be anything else but me. You feel what I'm saying? I was always a different human being. I was always a different nigga. And my friends and my family that loved me for who I am. You know what I'm saying? Never tried to be nothing tough. Never tried to be nothing that I wasn't. Just wasn't gonna take no whole shit. But I was always me. You know what I'm saying? And as I'm older now, I'm a couple weeks away from my 34th birthday. feel what I'm saying? It took me this journey that I'm on, everything that I done been through. Some of y'all know, some don't. From even me, from when I was 22 years old. Fuck that. I was 19 and I had my first baby. And I was in college at Langston University, right? 22, and I lost my I lost my mother at 22. I was still in college, right? In 28, I lost my grandmother. You know what I'm saying? What I'm saying? And then 2 years after that, 2 to 3 years after that, I went through a nasty divorce. So beyond some other things in those 10 years, um, losing friends, losing a lot of friends, losing family, losing my Uncle Leon, you know what I'm talking about? Like losing a lot of people in those 10 in that 12 years, in that dozen of a decade, so much happened since I left the porch of my mama and my daddy's spot in South Dallas. Never gave my chance. I never gave myself a chance to slow down. And it's crazy how God will put you in a position to where you have no choice but to slow down. I'm going to slow you down so you can see what you need to see. You know what I'm saying? That's how I feel what God is doing in my life. You know what I'm saying? I'm not that much of a religious person, um, but I do believe in God and a higher being, and I do read these books for guidance into um, for my life because that's just how I take these books. You know what I'm saying? It's guidance. It's 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 written in parables and stories to guide you through your life. You know what I'm saying? Um, this shit out here can get real wicked, man. And unfortunately, there is nobody to give us the handbook of life, um, because it isn't one. You know what I'm saying? You have people along your way that'll give you, you know what I'm saying, little tips here and there. But everybody is the author of their own story. You feel what I'm saying? But I just know, um, I just know when I really think about it, when I listen to these guys speak, they're unreasonable. You understand what I'm saying? And being unreasonable pushes this shit forward, right? Y'all can choose to sit here and go along and get along all y'all want, right? When I first came on the internet, I didn't quite understand what was what what I was really getting myself into. I found myself at a crossroads to where, nah, I ain't come on here to do this. I came on here to create content, and at that moment, I redirected my path. Cause sometimes you can kind of get off your path. Um, shit. Sometimes you know you get you know um some things just don't fit, man. You know what I'm saying? And even when you try to do things like everybody else doesn't, like it's not gonna work for you. You gotta do the things that you need to do for yourself. You know what I'm saying? Um, it's it's currently it's 2:06 in the motherfucking morning. You know what I'm saying? Um, and in 2024, we've watched a lot of these false prophets get buried alive. You know what I'm saying? I want to say it was Matthew 7:15 in the New Testament, Gospel of Matthew, um, of the Sermon on the Mount. It warns against false prophets, and the verse reads, "Beware of false prophets." You know what I'm saying? False prophets are pseudo prophets, people who falsely claim that they have these gifts of prophecy and divine inspiration, or to speak for God, or who make such claims for evil ends. All I see on YouTube and all I see on the internet is false prophets, false teachers. Feel what I'm saying? Um, Being able to recognize that, you know what I'm saying? Um, Being able to identify that and say, no, I can't do that. You know what I'm saying? That's why the Trill Pill, my content, besides the Trill World Order, the Trill World Order is just it's a special acquired taste of interest. You know what I'm saying? Strange news and things of that nature. But when it comes to the Trill Pill, in its true essence, it's authentic. It comes from the soul. It comes from the heart. It comes from the mind. You understand me? That's why for some people it was hard to understand where I was coming from with it, because they are scared. They're scared to go there. You know what I'm saying? So many people are so fucked up in their mind to where they get online or they use drugs and they do this and they do that and then create an addiction because they're trying to escape. Everybody is not willing, you know what I'm saying, to fight themselves. You know what I'm saying? And that's why a lot of this shit, even in the past, right, when I've indulged in some bullshit, you know, 'cause sometimes, like Kendrick said, you know, you gonna have to pop out or show niggas. You feel what I'm saying? Sometimes it's just like that, and we'll deal with it later. We'll, you know what I'm saying, we'll repent for those sins later, but um, being able to be in treacherous spaces that people don't value you, they don't understand the fight and the plight that you have to get back to where you know what I'm saying, like where you are now. A lot of folks don't really understand what it took to get to this point. For me personally, you understand what I'm saying, and that's okay. But all I ask people to do is listen, because I tell you, you know what I'm saying. I tell you, even if you go on Spotify and go on, just type in Trill Pill Podcast, and you'll see and you'll hear me, especially in those first few episodes. It's raw. You know what I'm saying? I was created. I, I created my way out of my dark space. You feel what I'm saying? I created my way out of my dark space. I didn't have nothing to build off of. I didn't have anything to do when I first moved into this new spot after going through what I was going through. I didn't have shit but my clothes, my brand new apartment. You know what I'm saying? My phones and my laptops. I started from scratch with this shit, and I wrote this shit down in a tablet, in a composition book, and I went on and I prayed about it, and I kept creating and kept creating and kept creating, and that tablet and that phone eventually turned into a microphone and a headset. You understand me? With a motherfucking, went from a little cheap little tablet to $1,000 motherfucking laptop. You know what I'm saying? Me, and it's gonna continue to grow from there. You know what I'm saying? That's the journey that I'm willing to that's the journey that I went down. You know what I'm saying? And for some people, that's scary. I'm never afraid to start over, reinvent myself. You know what I'm saying? But that being said, you know, like I said, being that I've done my research, I'm doing my research, I'm always learning. I stay in the mindset of a learner. You understand me? That's why I be up early in the morning listening to Nipsey and Pimp C and just not the music, but just what they're speaking. You know what I'm saying? Their gifts. You feel me? It's not a coincidence that these people are not here anymore. Even when Prince talked, you understand me? Because they were gifted a vision. You know what I'm saying? And you can go to Proverbs 20:12 where it says a vision is a gift from God that should be used like love and wisdom and not lost. Or you can go to John 5:19 where it said true sight is as reliable and constant as divine love. Psalms 119:37. A prayer for renewed vision, asking God to help people focus on worthy things such as His Word and what matters most instead of worthless things. You know what I'm saying? Ephesians 1:11, where because people are united with Christ, they have received an inheritance from God who chooses them in advance and makes everything work out according to His plan. You know what I'm saying? Now, whether you believe in them, you know, you ain't got to be no Christian to read these books and understand what's being said. You know what I'm saying? Proverbs 29:18, where there is no vision, the people perish, but he that keepeth the law, happy is he. You know, Proverbs 21:5, good planning and hard work to lead to prosperity, but hasty shortcuts lead to poverty. You know what I'm saying? There is no motherfucking shortcuts. You feel me? Fuck a shortcut. You know, I'm gonna make all my motherfucking I'm gonna make my own path, creating my own path. A lot of folks ain't comfortable with creating their own path. They'd rather travel down a path that some other nigga done made. You understand me? And I'm just not that person. So being able to understand who I am and what I'm capable of going forward means a whole lot to me. And I never understood why people talk down on people who preach positivity. When I look at Pimp C, yeah, the music, yeah, the entertainment part, yeah, but when that nigga spoke, man, he was speaking about positivity. Positive, positive, positive. And being real. Everything about you got to be real from your soul to your jewelry. You know what I'm saying? If you put some fake shit on you, then, you know what I'm saying? What's the whole point of buying the shit if you know what I'm saying? We can't do that. You're dealing with precious metals and gems and things of that nature and stones and things of that nature and things that have a meaning to them. You understand me? But it's always was a positive message. When you listen to Nipsey, it always was a positive message. You understand what I'm saying? It always was a positive message. So my whole thing is this: I'm 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 cut from that same cloth. You feel what I'm saying? Um, and being able to understand that, uh, I put it like this: being able to, I understand being, I overstand being misunderstood. You understand me? I get it. At this point in my life, I'm 34. In a few weeks, I get it. I fucking get it. And ever since I've gotten it, shit been showing up for me. You understand what I'm saying? Um, Things have been happening. things I've been seeing, things I've been noticing. People that fuck with me, who got love for me, who care for me. A lot of them, even ones that don't know me. You know what I'm saying? It's amazing what you can achieve when you have a vision. It's amazing what you can achieve when you have a purpose, when you have a plan. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're seeing something different, it's not a coincidence. You know what I'm saying? That's a higher power reaching into you. You understand me? Giving you the vision, giving you the gifts to have vision. Let alone, like, the vision is the gift to even have a vision. Because some folks don't have a vision. Like, some people don't even have a fucking dream. I heard, my nigga, they just living and existing. You feel what I'm saying? They don't even have no dream. They don't even have nothing that they're trying to work towards. They just out here living as being a walking meat sack. That's it, a fucking human meat sack just out here, just disgusting. But it's beautiful when you have vision and you meet people with vision. You know what I'm saying? Like that one movie, you got to have vision. Got to have vision. You do. You gotta have a vision, man. But in order to even get the vision, you gotta align yourself with the divine. Align yourself with the divine, man. You feel what I'm saying? Like I was saying before a few minutes ago, God's gonna put you in a position to where you don't have nobody but you. Everybody can give you all the it's okays and it's alright and all that shit. But at the end of the day, you gotta put that shit into motion. You know what I'm saying? Like, having motion, to me, it ain't no material thing. It ain't no bullshit ass numbers on YouTube. That's not motion to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, having money is having money. It's not motion to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, niggas is having motion spiritually and mentally. And that's, to me personally, that's more valuable than having motion with these numbers. These numbers can be skewed and lied about and things of that nature, but having motion in your soul, having a spiritual motion and a mental motion, that shit is priceless, nigga. And I want everything that's priceless. You feel what I'm saying? It's a motherfucking fight, though. And that's another thing that you gotta motherfucking realize, that it's a motherfucking fight. If you think because you think different, everybody's going to fuck with you, they're not. Nigga, you gotta be able to, you gotta have to fight, nigga. You gonna have to do what Uncle Jerome said on Snowfall, nigga, and get you some motherfucking squabble, nigga. Because you fighting against the go-alongs and the get-alongs. And you ain't a go-along and a get-along. You are outcast. You are an unreasonable nigga. Right? And when I say unreasonable, I always refer back to this, the excerpt in the originals, How Conformists Move the World by Adam Grant. Quote, the reasonable man adapts himself to the world. The unreasonable one persists in trying to adapt the world to himself. Therefore, all progress depends on the unreasonable man. I'm an unreasonable nigga. Fuck trying to adapt to the world. Do you see the motherfucking world? Like, do you really see the motherfucking world? And is this the world you really want to adapt to? Fuck no. Fuck out of here. I'm gonna graze my own path, man. And by grazing my own path, the people who gonna Come with me, not follow me. I don't want nobody following me. I want somebody walk with me. Walk with me. Don't follow me. Walk with me. I'm going to say it again. Don't follow me. Walk with me. You understand what I'm saying? Don't follow me. Walk with me. You know what I'm saying? I'll say that shit again. Don't follow me. Walk with me. I don't want no followers with me. Just trail pill shit. I want people that walk beside me. And we gon', you know what I'm saying? We gonna be pimping and politicking and you understand me and lead nothing but leaders. Right now it's 2:22 a.m. right now. I check my clock. 2:22. All right. 2:22. It's angel numbers. I've been seeing a lot of angel numbers. This shit ain't by coincidence, nigga. It's what's supposed to happen. 2:22 signifies good fortune in finances, relationships, and career, as well as a reminder to work towards your soul's purpose. Ain't that some shit? Just talking about purpose, and then it hit 2:22. Look, man. Look, man. I don't know how many people will see this or even watch the whole video. It's only gonna be about 30-something minutes long, and people will say, "Oh, it's too long," but niggas will watch 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 8, 10 hours of bullshit and say it's entertaining when it's really not. It's a filler. It's not giving you anything. It's not teaching you nothing. It ain't leading you nowhere. It's just niggas, a bunch of niggas cackling, gossiping like hoes. You understand what I'm saying? So, like I said, man, it's real out you. You know, I just couldn't sleep, and I just felt like, goddamn, let me go ahead and speak my mind, man. You know what I'm saying? Let me try to get them into what Trip Hill be thinking. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? What Trip Hill be thinking. Let's let y'all know. You know, so what's going down? You feel me? But anyway, about to take my ass to sleep. Give me some meditation in. Hopefully that'll let me back to sleep. Sip me some tea. You understand me? Some real tea. Not no gossip. Some tea that's in the goddamn me kettle in a pot. Take my ass to sleep so I can get up and be functional and be a productive black man out in this motherfucking world. I'm gonna holler at y'all niggas later, man. I fuck with y'all, man. Y'all know y'all know my slogans, man. Alright, mind your mental mind your mental, stay trill and heal. Most of all, stay mentally trill. And pay attention. Pay attention. Don't just be living just to be living, and pay attention. And be careful of what you consume. In your body and in your mind. And we all fall short from glory. You understand what I'm saying? But, you know, have your heart in the right place. You feel what I'm saying? Have your heart in the right place when you move out here in this world. It's a lot of evil, and it's more evil than good. You know what I'm saying? And you just got to pay attention. If you've been hoping for something, praying for something, looking for something, most of the time it's right there in your face. You just got to pay attention. Sometimes you got to see what's unseen. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, God got his way of slowing everything down for you to see what he needs you to see. You feel what I'm saying? You know, and I'm going to leave it like that. I'm going to tell you again, the excerpt from Creative Destruction, The Risky Business of Going Against the Grain, Chapter 1 of Originals, How Conformists Move the World by Adam Grant. The reasonable man adapts himself to the world. The unreasonable one persists in trying to adapt the world to himself. Be unreasonable. Fuck the world. You make the world come to you. I'm gone.